Hello everyone and welcome to Cherub Teaching Center. Today I'm going to take you through the pronunciation episode, and in this third episode I'm going to train you on short A letter pronunciation. Ideally when we pronounce, a lot of people they go wrong in pronunciation because as I have been training you, from past 2 weeks, that whenever we pronounce a particular letter, there is a certain set of mouth form which has to be very very accurate, because in case if you're not keeping that mouth form in that manner, certainly the pronunciation of the words will go wrong. So today in this third episode of the pronunciation, I'm going to train you on short A letter pronunciation. So before I begin ahead, my name is Poonam and I'm a TEFL TESOL certified trainer. And I would request you, those who are watching my channel, to please go through my previous episodes of the pronunciation. So, in case if we want to go ahead with the short A letter pronunciation, as I have been emphasizing on correct mouth form, let me just train you first of all that when we talk about mouth form, we have certain speech organs, and that's what is highlighted in this picture that I'm showing you at this moment. Now when we talk about the speech organs, a lot of things they are a part of it. If I talk about the nasal cavity, if I talk about the lips, jaw, tongue, larynx is especially that portion which you can also call it as a windpipe. Now once it travels upward, it faces the vocal cord in between, so that portion is called as the larynx. And then obviously your epiglottis also play a role in some part of it. The uvula is the hanging portion, which is a U shape, which you might be able to see once you open your mouth wide open, and when you look yourself in the mirror you see a hanging portion which is U shape, that is called as the uvula. And certainly the pharynx, which is obviously your that is, I would talk about the larynx is the windpipe, and pharynx is certainly which would be proceeding forward and would be making your the food pipe altogether. So all these parts which are certainly highlighted in this picture that you see there in front of you, they are a part of speech organs. However, since I'm going to train you on the short A letter pronunciation today, so this graphic image that you people see in front of you, I'm going to change this image a little bit to make you people understand that once you will be proceeding ahead with the short A letter pronunciation, how actually your mouth form has to be. Okay, so let me take you through the next picture, people. So when I talk about the short A, it is voiced, and in case of people who are watching my channel, in the first episode I already made you understand that there are few letters which are voiced and few letters which are unvoiced. Now voiced letters are those in which your vocal cords they vibrate once you people are speaking. Now how you can actually analyze that is because if you keep your three fingers of your hand on the throat, near to the Adam's apple, you can see that your vocal cords they are vibrating. So in case of that letter, when you're pronouncing that the vocal cords vibrate, it is called as the voiced, otherwise it is called as voiceless. Now since I'm taking you through the short A letter pronunciation, it's a voiced letter. That means once I will make you practice on this later today, your vocal cords they are going to vibrate. And in order for making the correct positioning of the mouth, you need to ensure that your lips are apart, the jaw needs to be lowered, that means the lower jaw will go down, the tongue needs to be in a rounded position, and the tip of the tongue should touch the bottom teeth, inside the bottom teeth, the lower teeth that I'm talking about. Okay, so normally in case if I talk about this short A letter pronunciation, so these highlighted portion which I've made in front of you, that is circled in front of you, they play a vital role. That means your tongue positioning, your lips positioning, your jaw positioning, each and every letter it has a vital part. Now how is this short A letter pronounced actually? So for going for the actual pronunciation of the short A, how do we actually go about it? It's pronounced as a. Alright, yes guys, you heard it right, it goes like a. So that means when you are pronouncing this sound, again I'm talking about people, your mouth needs to be wide open. That means your lip needs to be separate, needs to be apart. Your lower jaw will come down. Your tongue will go in a rounded position and the tip of the tongue is going to touch the bottom of the lower teeth. That is how the positioning of the mouth has to be. I've also made a short video which I'm going to show you. So this is how your mouth positioning has to be. So you can see it over here. So this is how it goes, like people, it goes like ah, ah, ah. So this is how the word has to come like. So once again I'm saying people, the sound of the word has to come like ah. So that means once you will be lowering your jaw, your air from the lungs needs to be pushed out. So it will come like ah. So since it's a short A, so that means the A will not be lasting too long. It has to be short. And today I'm only going to train you on the short A sound, which is the short A vowel sound. And I will also be telling you that in which letters of the English alphabet, on which words especially you people are utilizing this short A sound. Okay, now let's quickly proceed ahead through the letters. Now first of all I'm going to show you in which the short A letter is there in the beginning. So the first letter that you people see in front of you is this particular letter. If I talk about apple, so this is how we people have been pronouncing it actually, and this is something which has been trained to us right from our kindergarten stage. So when we go to the kindergarten, if I talk about the phonics altogether, phonics is the sound of the words which is specifically coming out from my mouth. So it, as I've already trained you, that the A with the short A, it needs to be sounding like A. So that means when I'm I'm pronouncing this letter or this word which is A-P-P-L-E, it will come like apple. Alright, so that means it's apple. Okay, and similarly the next word which is written in front of you is A-N-T, which would be pronounced as ant. Okay, and similarly A-double-L-I-G-A-T-O-R would be pronounced as alligator, and similarly A-D-D is going to be pronounced as ad. Alright, so in all these letters, all these four words that I've written there in front of you, there are more of it people actually. In all these words we are making a short A sound which is coming as A. So that's the reason it is pronounced as apple, ant, alligator, and similarly ant and ad. Okay, so in all these words people, actually the A is not lasting long, it is short. So please ensure that while pronouncing these words, it has to be short A sound. It should not be lasting long. So it should not be like apple, so it should be like apple. Alright, similarly it has to be ant, and similarly it could also be ask. Alright, which you normally call this as ask. It's not ask actually, it's ask. Okay, and the next words that I'm going to show you is there in which the A letter is coming in middle. So these are also the words people in which you are going to make a short A sound. It's like it's sand, cap, cat, sat, sand, cap, cat, sat. So in all these words, even if I talk about bat also, so it's not like bat, so it's bat. So even if I talk about these words, in all these words people, the A is a short A. Alright, and once again I would like to inform you people, please ensure that while making a short A sound, it has to be sounding like A. Alright, it should not be lasting long. Already I have trained you on the mouth form, how exactly your mouth positioning has to be. Please ensure that you're keeping that mouth positioning in your mind. Okay, and please keep on watching, just do watch this video multiple times so that you people can train yourself on that. And for rest of the words, you can always go ahead and practice on Google Translate, or you can also practice on immersive reader which is available on the Microsoft Edge. Do not forget to watch my video on how you people can use my Google Translate and immersive readers in the previous videos that I've already shown in my channel. channel. And those people who are watching my channel and who have not subscribed to the channel yet, I would request you to please go ahead and quickly subscribe to my channel. There are more videos which are coming up your way in order to enhance your speaking skills and especially your pronunciation as well. In case if you people have any queries, you can always reach me on Instagram at cherub.teaching.center. This is my Instagram ID. And you can also reach me on Facebook ID, which is Cherub Teaching Center. You can also reach me on Microsoft Teams on Cherubians altogether. Right, so please ensure watch this video multiple times in order to practice on the short a letter pronunciation, in order to pronounce this letter and the words in which this letter is going to come effectively. Thank you so much people for watching the video. Have a nice day ahead.